the other should not be part of life. So the question that came up just a few minutes ago was a question about yatra, question about Ganga and Gangotri. We're going on yatra, going on pilgrimage up to Gangotri, to the source of Ganga. So what message should be taken? And this is really the difference between a yatra and a vacation. When you go on a vacation, the goal is just how much outside can I see? So you go to France on a vacation and you've got your list of gotta see Notre Dame, gotta see Le Louvre, gotta sit on, the Champs-Élysées, have a cappuccino, walk on the banks of the Seine. You've got, a list of things to see and to do. Going to go to Italy, a different list. Go to Switzerland, a different list. Go to America, a different list. And you come home with a lot of photographs, some souvenirs. But a yatra is not about what we see on the outside. It's not about the photos we take of the tirth that we've gone to. Many of them are very, very beautiful. Gangotri is very beautiful. But nonetheless, the point is not about the pictures we take on the outside or what we see on the outside. It's about what we see on the inside. It's about the pictures that we take of ourselves on the inside. And that's what a Tirth Yatra gives us, is the ability to look within, the ability to see ourselves. We spend our whole lives looking around. What's there? What's here? What's there? What's this one wearing? What's this one saying? What's this one doing? How much is this one making? What kind of car is this one driving? How big is their house? What school is their child going to? This is how we spend our lives. And when we go on a yatra, the goal is not just more of the same, but a new place. The goal is, how can I change my vision from looking outside to looking inside? And so when you go on yatra to any of our sacred areas, it's always about an inner pilgrimage. The outer pilgrimage is just the vehicle, the divine, beautiful path that takes us to go in. But if all you come back with are photographs and a suntan and, sore legs, it wasn't a real yatra. May have still been a nice vacation, but it's only a real yatra if you've gone inside. The darshan that we have of the divine, whether it's in our temples of Badrinath or Kedarnath or Gangotri or Yamunotri, whether it's at any of the sacred areas across the country, even in other parts of the world, even if we're having the divine darshan, it's about how can I have that darshan within? How through having the darshan in this mandir or having the darshan at this holy place can I see the divine within me? Because that's what it's about. It's about what do you take home. You know, if you go to just visit your relatives or you go to visit friends, chalo pਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਸਾਥੀ ਸਾਥ ਭੋਜਨ किया, chai piya, गप मारा, you have fun. And then unko chhod ke aap वापस आते हैं घर. But when you go and you meet God, it's not supposed to be like that. कि मिल के वापस आए. थोड़ी देर बैठे फिर चल पड़े. The whole point of going to meet with God is to take that back with you. So yes, through the mandir, through the darshan, whether it's a deity in the mandir, whether it's the height of Mount Kailash, whatever tirth we're going to, through all of that, it's about having that darshan inside of me. Because that's what goes home with me. And so the teaching that Puja Swamiji has given on all of the yatras that we've gone on has always been less chatting, more chanting. Neto, along the way, we just keep chatting. Chalo, where should we have chai? Where should we have food? Acha, I made these really nice laddus. Would you like one? Acha, I'm getting motion sickness. Matlab, whatever it may be. But we fill the time. Whether it's in a car, whether it's in a bus, whether it's in an airplane. But we fill the time with chatting. And then suddenly we're at the mandir. And you've got your 2 minutes, and it's cello, 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 like that. If instead of that, our yatra begins now, right here, right now. Because our scriptures have told us over and over again in so many different ways that God lives everywhere. That all of the universe is pervaded by the divine. And so the path to the holy place is also divine. The people you meet along the way of your pilgrimage are also divine. The trees, the rivers, the mountains along your way are also divine. So spend the time of your pilgrimage chanting rather than chatting. And this goes for your specific pilgrimage now. It also goes for your life pilgrimage. And specifically, because the question was raised about going to Gangotri. So when we go to have darshan of the source of Ganga, we're going back to the lap of the mother, the womb of the mother. And what can we take from that? What blessings, what experience do we take back from that? And it's an experience of the mother and of knowing that, yeah, she came down on earth right there. But she's here in all of these places. Yes, that's where she arrived. But after she arrived, she kept coming. She has stayed. And so all of the other places, wherever you are, that mother is with you. And how to take her message. And Puja Swamiji always reminds us, he says, Mother Ganga gives and gives and gives with no discrimination. No discrimination. She irrigates the farms of Muslims and Hindus, Christians, Jews, Indians, non-Indians, the pious, the non-pious, the rich, the poor. You do her arti, she irrigates your field. You don't do her arti, she still irrigates your field. So no discrimination, no expectation. It's not about, you pray to her, so she'll flow for you. Because that's how most of us live. You're nice to me. You do what I say, you respect me. I'll be nice to you, I'll respect you, we'll have a nice relationship. But if you don't do what I want, if you don't do it, jaise main chahti hoon, jab main chahti hoon, jis tarah se main chahti hoon, well then forget it. But Ganga gives us the message of no expectation. She keeps flowing and keeps flowing. Some parts of her path are very easy. Some parts have rapids, some have no rocks, some have lots of rocks. Some are straight, some are windy. But she doesn't say, oh my God, it's a curve, forget it. I'm not going to do it. You people said this was going to be easy, forget it, no curves. If I'm going to handle curves, I want to raise. No expectations. And no hesitation and no vacation. So she never wakes up in the morning and says, forget it, today I'm not going to flow. And she never even wakes up and wonders, acha, maybe, let me think about it, give me an hour. I'll just snooze the alarm for a little while and then I'll come back to you. No hesitation, no vacation. And so as we go on pilgrimage to her source, it's about how do we take her message with us so that Ganga can keep flowing in our hearts, in our minds, in our lives, wherever we are. You'll go, you'll spend a few days, then you'll come back. Then you'll go back to your cities, your countries. But how to keep Ganga with you through having that deep experience while you're here. Through really allowing yourself to be in the lap of the mother and to know that she stays with you.